Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Pete on Retreat. Today, I want to talk about why I came back to YouTube, catch you all up with what's going on in my life, and talk about the future of this channel. Again. So, why did I come back? As viewers of the channel know, when I left, I kind of had mixed emotions about it. There's a big part of me that really enjoys doing this YouTube thing. When I moved to Thailand late last year, I had no intentions of becoming a YouTuber. I bought this GoPro before I moved here last year because I told my family and some friends that I would go ahead and make some vlogs, put them on my YouTube channel so they could see what I'm up to and just see that I'm safe and that I'm having a good life. I was shocked when people started watching my first video. I didn't expect that at all, and within a few days I had thousands and thousands of views. Because of that, I actually started to look into what it takes to become a YouTuber and thought about making a go of it. I didn't put that much effort into it, but I put a lot more effort into it than I ever planned on doing. Because of the conflicting interest and intents that I had with this channel, I often found myself unhappy with its performance. One thing I've always struggled with in life is I've always seen the grass being greener on the other side. Anyway, this video isn't about why I left YouTube, it's about why I came back, right? So I came back for a few reasons. One reason is I just missed engaging with all the viewers out there. I've made some very good friends from having this channel, and knowing that I'm missing out on possibly making other new friends because I stopped putting videos out just sits in my head. I've been very fortunate to build a community in this channel that's overwhelmingly positive and very supportive. This channel has been good to me in many ways, and some of the interactions that I really missed were people telling me how much my channel helped them. 2 years ago, I was like many of my viewers. I was living in my home country and trying to decide if moving to Thailand was a good idea. Like many of you, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos to help me decide. I watched videos on living out here and videos about moving out here, videos about the different costs involved, videos about what you can do out here and the different places you can live. And then a year later, I found myself on the other side of the screen. People were watching my videos and then commenting, "Thank you. I've been thinking about this for a long time and your videos have helped me make my decision." I've always found a good feeling in helping other people, and it's something I was really missing from not putting out videos anymore. There's two bigger reasons why I came back to YouTube. The first one is I just feel like I need something to do. Yeah, I'm retired, I've got a great life, and there's plenty to do out here, but I needed some type of regular focus. Putting out videos at least once a week gives me some structure in my life. It gives me several commitments I have to make each week to make sure that it happens. October was kind of the roughest month I've had in Thailand. I just found myself pretty unmotivated. I wasn't going to the gym like I should be. I was slacking off on my Thai lessons. I wasn't taking as many opportunities to go out and do things as I was before. I've since come out of that funk and my head's in a way better place now. Part of that is likely due to the fact that I decided to come back to YouTube back in October. It's just taken me a little while to actually come back. When I first moved to Thailand, taking these morning walks became part of my regular routine. Eventually they became part of my YouTube routine, and when I stopped YouTubing, I also stopped doing these morning walks. So having to get up early to film videos before it gets too hot is a great reason for me to come back to the channel. The other big reason I wanted to come back to YouTube is because I broke up with my girlfriend. Yeah, even though I was really trying to avoid it, I ended up with a girlfriend for a while. We actually started going out back in late May. And yes, I met her at a bar. She's a bartender here in Pattaya. We started going out casually with no intentions of anything coming from it, neither one of us looking for a relationship. But you know what happens when you hang out with somebody over and over again. You start to develop feelings. By July, I think both of us knew that we weren't really a good fit for each other. I broke up with her. and then she broke up with me. She's a great person and we're still good friends. We talk almost every day. We both want the other person to be happy, and overall it was a very good experience. It was something that was bound to happen eventually. I had my first Thai girlfriend. I learned a lot about dating a Thai woman. Maybe that's another video all on its own. But since I'm not spending so much time with my girlfriend now, I've got more time again. So it's another reason why I came back to YouTube. So what's going on with me and what's going on with this channel? I think the biggest news I have is that I finished my 6 months of taking Thai. Yeah, I went to school 4 hours a week to learn Thai, and I'm going to make a whole video about that. In fact, that should be next week's video. Once again, the whole process overall was very positive. I don't have any real complaints or anything. Finishing my 6 months of school is another reason why I came back to YouTube. That was my biggest structure in my life for the last 6 months. I had to wake up 3 mornings a week and actually get to school. Don't have to do that anymore. Another thing going on with me is I've decided to go ahead and take some motorbike or scooter or motorcycle lessons here in Thailand. I've looked into a couple schools now. I think I've decided which one I want to go with, and that will be a video all on its own probably too. I'll also be working on getting my Thai driver's license, both for cars and for motorbikes. I still have no intention of buying a scooter, at least as long as I'm living here in Pattaya. But I want to get a license so I could rent a scooter when I go to all the different islands I'm going to be traveling to next year. And I really want a Thai driver's license. I just think that's going to be something cool to have. We're now halfway through December, which means 2024 is right around the corner. That means it's time for me to start planning next year's trips. I had been planning to go to 3 or 4 Southeast Asia countries, but now I'm really just planning on traveling all around Thailand. I'm still going to go check out some other countries. In fact, Incubus is playing in Singapore, and I just found out Hamilton is going to go to Singapore as well. I need to look and see if those 2 dates line up at all. If they do line up, that's definitely the universe telling me when I should be going to Singapore. As I've already addressed, sometimes I kind of struggle with motivation. So right now I'm trying to figure out a good goal to set about traveling around Thailand. Something about like I need to see this many provinces, or I need to take this many trips. Maybe it's a time frame and I just want to stay a certain amount of time away from Pattaya. Don't get me wrong, I love Pattaya. Well, I love living in Pratumnak and being close to Pattaya. I hardly ever go into the city anymore. But Pattaya is not the real Thailand. Another new development in my life is I found a way to give back to Thailand for this country just being so great for me and providing me with this beautiful life that I have here. One of my newer friends organizes a monthly donation. Every month he goes out and he finds a good organization doing good work that is needing its support and supplies. He goes and visits them, he talks to them about what they need, he gets a shopping list together, and then he goes and buys stuff for them. He's helped out children organizations and sex trafficking organizations and soy dog organizations, orphanages, all kinds of stuff like that. He's been doing it for a while now, and he has built a network of support around him. So every month he's got, I don't know how many, a couple dozen people giving him money to help him buy these things. He's pretty organized about it. Some people will go with him shopping. I'm probably going to go with them this next month. Some folks will go with them to the organization, sometimes volunteer time. You can't really volunteer time here unless you have the volunteer permit or volunteer visa. I mean, you can, but you could get in trouble if you get caught. His efforts are getting big enough now that I advised him it's time for him to talk to a Thai lawyer and see about the ramifications if somebody was to report him, and see about turning this into like a legit legal foundation. He's a really cool guy, and I'm really happy that I found somebody that gives me this opportunity to give back to the community some. I'm hoping he gets this whole organization legit and that the thing just takes off. I think it's just like a small fire just ready to catch right now. Because of the legality issues, I'm really not going to talk too much about him or what he's doing. I definitely don't want to be the reason he gets in trouble if he gets in trouble. I'm hoping he does do the work and makes this a legitimate organization. And when that happens, I'll promote him as much as I can on this channel. Life in general, though, has been very good for me. I got out of my October funk. I'm back in the gym. I'm studying Thai on my own, even though classes have stopped. I've taken a couple trips to Koh Chang. God, I love that place. I'm still looking to extend my friend circles here, and I've had some successes in crossing over different little friend groups with each other. That's always cool. Seeing my different friends from different social circles meet each other and get along. In my opinion, my life here has become kind of routine, and I don't find as much interest in putting out vlogs that are talking about me. So I think I'm going to focus more on putting out informational vlogs for a while. I'm back on my old schedule of releasing a video every Sunday. Another thing I'm going to focus on is not getting hung up on the numbers this channel does. While it would be cool to have a really big channel, mostly because the extra income would be nice, there's a lot of benefits to not being a big YouTuber. The bigger the channel goes, the more idiots you got to deal with, the more toxicity you got to filter through with your comments. Too many YouTubers actually get harassed. I've heard of people going after YouTubers' friends and family. And with my little audience of less than 3,000 subscribers, that just doesn't happen with me. I've only had to block like 5 people from the channel. So yeah, that's my plans with the channel and kind of my plans with life. I'm going to continue to make my own personal challenges because they help keep me on track. Things like no alcohol for 30 days or 30 days consecutive in the gym. Just little things to keep me motivating, give me focus. Well folks, it's that time again. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. As always, I wish you were here, and thank you all for watching.